All right, welcome to Guitars and Cars. So I took the Hover X1 Air out again today, and as you can tell, there's no audio. I struggle with that, trying to figure out how to get it to work. Apparently you have to connect it to your phone, and then your phone picks up the audio. You can put a mic on your phone. I just wasn't prepared to do that. What little audio I got was not very good. So I just decided to do a quick voiceover, and overall with the Hover X1 Air, I love some of these shots. It does a decent job of following for me being on a dirt bike. I mean, it's only supposed to go, I think, 15 miles an hour, and it tries to keep up with me. It gets lost a bunch of times, as you'll see in this video, and it does a decent job of avoiding obstacles, but it does end up crashing a couple times, like here right away. It gets lost and it can't find me, and then sometimes when I go back, it'll recognize me and then it'll start following me again. Other times I have to shut it off and restart and let it find me again and follow me. So needless to say, I think I'm returning the Hover Air X1, and I'm going to go with the X1 Pro Max because it's just too much of this going on. Like, I can't really enjoy riding or get decent anything going on because constantly having to worry about what it's doing, and just way too involved. I had to stop and start this thing multiple times, and it gets lost and stops and just sits there and doesn't know what to do. So, but I am liking the video a lot. I mean, the X1 Pro Max is supposed to have much better video, so and like I said, it does a pretty nice job of following me through these trees. I was experimenting with the settings a little bit. You can tell it to hover at different levels when it follows you, and I wanted to try the front follow, but I kind of forgot about that while I was out here. I did do the orbit. Oh, there, it smashed into the bush. That took it out right away. Hard crash. But later in the video, I try out the orbit, which is a pretty nice feature. I mean, really cool for anything except what I'm trying to do here. I mean, for most situations, the Air X1 is going to be great, but just for following a dirt bike, it's not really suitable. That's why they actually have a cycle package on the X1 Pro Max that's more designed. There's another hard crash into the trees. The X1 Pro Max is, like I said, more designed. They actually have a cycling package that includes I think a beacon and better batteries. I actually bought the similar package. There's a ski package. Here I got confused and I couldn't find it. I was looking all over for it. I didn't even realize it was just hovering over the trail. But anyway, they have a skiing package, and then there's a I can't remember the name of it. It's like, I want to say $1,200, but if you think on Amazon, they give you like a 16 or 19% discount, so you can get it a little cheaper. But it's like 4 times the price of this, or well, yeah, roughly 4 times the price of this, so you would expect it to be a lot better. So yeah, it's not cheap, but I mean, if you're gonna go out and try to get good aerial footage, I mean, you gotta dig into the pockets a little bit, I guess. But I definitely like the way it follows me on these little tight curves when I change directions. I mean, for the most part, it does a real good job of it. I don't know why it gets lost like this. It just, the tracking on it is just not as good as the X1 Pro Max, apparently, because I don't think the X1 Pro Max will have this many issues. But I actually just got the Pro Max delivered today, so my next trip out will be a little test on the Pro Max to see if it's different. Obviously, I'm sure it will be. Here's another time when it wouldn't react when I got in front of it, so I had to stop it and start it again. And then it just decides it wants to land. I don't know if the battery was low or I got confused or something. There it goes. So like that, it tracks me and it stops, and then when I stop and turn, it follows right with me, but sometimes it just doesn't do it. Yeah, I really wish there was good audio on this because that bike sounds awesome. I took the air box off the bike, and I got confused there again. But I took the air box off the bike and put a cone filter or air filter on the carb, and then it already had an aftermarket exhaust, so it's pretty throaty. I mean, that bike definitely is fast enough for me. I can barely get into third gear out here in this riding spot because I don't want to go through a foot of water. So about the time I get up to speed, I have to slow down again to avoid the water. But there's some awesome trails through here. And, there's some times when I was really impressed with this drone, the way it tracked through the trees, and I tried to kind of help it a little bit by following a clear path, but it stopped again. Yeah, it doesn't like that corner for some reason. Crash. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Help me out. and try to do some more of this content. I'm loving these drone videos. It's kind of a game changer when it comes to doing anything, adventurous. Get your drone video adventures going on. Yeah, here it's following me real well here. Oh, and then the tree. And it found me again there. That's cool. It's waiting on me that time. Yeah, I had a bracket come loose on the front end, and it was catching on the fender, and like it wouldn't let me turn. So that made me crash. That bike is 26 years old. Another crash. It just gets confused and can't get out of the corner. And take that bracket off. It was driving me insane. Oh, I think this is where I switched it to orbit. I changed it from follow to orbit, and the first time I kind of confused it. It lost me. Yeah, here's another orbit. All right, that's about it. Thanks for watching. You guys know any good places in Central Florida to go ride, let me know. See y'all on the next one. Later.